guys, today is Wednesday the 24th of June. It's my day off work this week. I've not really had much chance to sort of do any updates in regards to my PCOS. Since the last video I think I said that I'd came on my period, but it's been very confusing. Yesterday I had a really down day, really upsetting. I just got so wound up with my body that I didn't know what was going on. When I've had periods, I've always been like I start my period with like a brown discharge. Sorry for some like too much information. I start with brown discharge, and then I start like I'll get like my full bleed, and then I'll just stop, and it's like 7 days. Well, this week I've been I don't even know if I can call it a cycle, but I've been bleeding or been getting some form of bleed, and it's just been all over the place. It's massively confused me. I'm not gonna lie, it's really upset me because it's just not what my body normally does. Now I don't know if that's just something from the tablets or whether that's just something that is now like it's happened because I haven't had a period for so long. So I've wrote my cycle down here, and I'll just describe it. I don't know if you can see it. Thursday was when I got the first sign of that I was going to have a period, and it was like a brown old blood sort of discharge. And then I went on from my second day, which was the 19th, and that was just very light spotting. And I just thought normally that's what I get when I start, like when I'm due to start my period, so I just didn't think anything of it. Then as I reached day 3 in my cycle, the 20th, and all the way down to the day 20th, it just stopped, and I got really upset because I was like, what's going on? I did take a test and it came back negative, so I'm at the moment it appears that I'm not pregnant. And then I got myself really upset. I was speaking to Ben, and Ben was like, try not to think about it, you know, you'll be fine. Went to the toilet and there was some period blood, so I was like, oh, maybe I was just getting myself wound up. And then so that was cycle 4. Cycle 5 was on the 22nd, and I had a variety of dark brown and red blood, but it was very light. Now I don't have light periods because I've always had like heavy flow, so this again was completely unnatural to me. Then on the 23rd, it was very light dark brown, but I was getting lots of cramps. And then I've woke up this morning to nothing but still getting cramps. I just got really down because I was so excited to see if it was a new cycle. Now I don't know whether to treat this as a new cycle because technically I've had some form of bleed and it's lasted for 7 days. So I think I am going to start like tracking ovulation. I'll just take a test every morning and do it that way. But it's just so confusing. Like, someone said to me a few months ago that, you know, it'll happen when it'll happen. And yeah, it will happen when it'll happen. But when you're trying everything you can to help it and bring it on, and you as yourself, you just act like there's so many mixed emotions. One minute I feel really happy, next minute I'm feeling really down. You know, it's a bit like it's just confusing. I can hold my breath, just because a lot of people don't see the true effects of PCOS and the struggles that people have. It's hard to try and put on a happy face for others when all you're wanting is for that wish. I've just been invited to a baby shower in October, and I know the girl and she's absolutely gorgeous, and I know she's going to be a fantastic mum, and I wish her all the best, but it's just... just seems to be that everything's happening now. It's like when you really, really want something, it is so much in your face when you can't have it. The fact that you don't get much support is a hard one, because you're just left. You're left to feel so lost and so useless. I'm only 26. And there's a lot of older people that go through this, a lot of younger people that go through this. And I don't know how people manage. I don't know how people cope. In fact, I know people don't cope, because on the group that I'm on, the messages they send, it's heartbreaking. Just, what can you do? You try and lose weight, and then you put it back on the instant you stop. Just gotta keep going, don't. Every time I talk, every time I try and tell somebody how I'm feeling, every time I mention PCOS, every time I mention wanting and longing for a baby, I get treated with the same responses. Oh, it's fine, you're gonna be fine, it'll happen, don't stress. The more you stress out, your period is gonna come and you won't be able to have one. Just concentrate on what's going on now. And those words are very, very easier said than done. I've dreamt of being a mum for all my life. That's one dream that you can't stop feeling sad about when it's not happened, especially when you're trying. People don't understand unless they've gone through it, unless they're going through it. It's hard. It's very hard. It's not about I don't want to adopt or I don't want to foster, because that is something that if I can't ever have children, then, you know, that's something that I will happily look for. There's people out there that don't have babies, that can't have babies, that have babies and not ready for them, and they can go for adoption. And I would do that, but the whole point in how I'm feeling is I want the experience of the pregnancy, experience of the giving birth, experience of holding that baby once I've given birth, knowing that I did that, knowing that me and Ben made that, and that he or she is ours, and we would love them.
How long will I want you? As long as you want me to.
It's easy to say, oh well, it's fine, it'll be me soon, but to deal with it and battle with it every day, it's really down. I can't really explain it other than that. People just see a person and expect them to be able to have babies and be able to do what the body's supposed to do, and they don't realise that the struggles behind it. And it's not due to ignorance, or people just don't understand. I mean, I myself, who has PCOS, does not understand the body, does not understand the way PCOS works, and I think if people did, there'd probably be some form of treatment out there, but there isn't. So to have to battle every day with the emotions of stay positive, I keep saying this all the time, I'm gonna keep trying, I'm gonna keep positive, and hopefully we'll have some form of answer in the next couple of weeks as I'm tracking. I've got a good support network around me, and Ben, yesterday I came home from work and I was just feeling so down. I went in the bath, tried to sort of relax myself, and I came into the bed and I just cried, and Ben came in and laid next to me and told me not to get too upset over it, and he tried to understand, and I think he does to some extent, because you know, he can see me going through this and he can see the stresses that it's causing me and the upset that it's causing me. I'm trying to stay positive and trying to think that our turn will come, but you just get so many lows and so many knockdowns that you find it hard to come back up again. But like I said, lucky for me, I've got a really good support network that will keep me up and keep me going. Hi guys, so I was just about to do housework when I wanted to put some music on, and podcasts came up on my Spotify, and I thought, I wonder if there's anything on anybody that does podcasts on PCOS, and I come across this one, and I'll pop a picture somewhere in the video, and I've been listening to it, and there's so many podcasts about, one's about ovulation, one's about the foods to eat to help PCOS. There's a variety of them, and I just feel like I'm just listening in the background, but I am listening to it. I feel like it helps reading and listening on things like this, just to hear if there's any new things that you're not doing that you could be doing. So I've been listening to it, I've had my breakfast, and I'm going to continue to listen to it as I put around the house and do some housework. But I will share the link to the podcast on the description box, and I'll hopefully see you soon. Bye.